Hey everyone, it's Thursday, March 31st. We are almost through with the month of March. We are in the last day before we enter tomorrow's April Fool's. So prepare yourself for all sorts of nonsense. In the meantime, let's actually get into the product. So HapPhi is well under development. We started this a long time ago as far as mapping it out. Had I not been completely ripped off by a good friend, this thing probably would have been a lot further along. However, that's a blessing in disguise because what we ended up doing is instead of going the original direction, tweaked a few things so that we could actually throw the dart ahead of where things are going, including things like Web3, NFTs, smart contracts, all sorts of cool stuff, including some advertising stuff that we never would have been able to get done with the gentleman who ended up ripping me off. It does happen, man. I mean, anytime you do business, you're going to have some failures. It's all about how you pick yourself up afterwards and continue to move forward. So, anyway, progress update. I don't feel sorry for myself, so you shouldn't feel sorry for yourself or me either. Okay. So, the first thing you do in a development project like this is you build out your auth, which is your security, your sign in, everything like that. All that stuff's been long done. The UI is almost finalized. So I got the UI 2 days ago. I've been obsessing over it since, making notes, picking up everything that we need to fix for that because that is a big, big part. Everything has to be easy. It has to be smooth, simple, intuitive. You can't have people clunking around. You can't have people questioning, oh, how is it? How am I going to get this done? Otherwise, people won't love your product. For a product to be lovable, you have to be able to engage with it like you've been engaging with it for your whole life the first time you get in there and have fun doing it. So we're really working on making the UI fun, easy, light. Colors are very vibrant and light and beautiful. Although you can change out, again, this is a white label product, so you can swap out the skin in your logo. What the colors we chose are very fresh, almost like a light sherbet blue and a bunch of different colors. So colors from the vibrant rainbow. We're not a woke company, but we do like our rainbows no matter what. So there's a lot of prettiness in there. So HapPhi progress. The first thing that was tasked, completed last week was the contact request notification event. So now when a contact request is received, the event is triggered for the counter and the pending contract request would be increased. So the request is now displayed. The request is working. Everybody on both sides can see that the request has been made and the request has been either accomplished or is pending. So the pending request notification is also in there. The acceptance. So if somebody accepts, you can see who's accepted. That's moved into the list of recent people that have accepted. And I like that. So that's part of one of the tiny, tiny little details. If you think about your phone and how many times you add contacts to your phone, you go out one night, maybe you've had a little bit too much to drink. Certainly, I've never done that, but maybe you have, and it's 1 a.m. Somebody gives you their number. The next day, you're like, who gave me their number? And there's no way in Apple or Android to say, hey, show me the most recent people that put their number in. So we actually have a means for the contacts so that you can see which ones you added when you added those contacts and be able to find people that you're adding into your network. I personally believe that email is going away, and I think that SMS and MMS are also going the way of the dodo. In that particular, and dodo bird meaning it's going extinct, in case that reference was over your head, because it is pretty obscure and kind of ridiculous. So anyway, when you have SMS, MMS, now all the carriers, Verizon, T-Mobile, they actually make you register to be able to reach out. They're screening your messages, they're reviewing your messages, they're cataloging your messages, they're putting scores on you personally and or your company. It's very bizarre. It's actually pretty Orwellian and, let's just call it, scary, intrusive. So we're going to kind of create a secondary market with different ability to communicate, not through SMS or MMS, and a much more thorough way of communicating than something like WhatsApp. Although I think WhatsApp is pretty cool, does some good things well. We're going to take it up a notch on a few different areas like search and multi-messaging, to be able to add some extra value to get people into your network, almost like a quasi social network combined with a WhatsApp, and then some awesome data storage stuff as well. So There's a lot more to it than that, but I don't want to don't want to make this one big word salad of different requirements. So the all contact binding notification event is done. The block notification event is done. So a contact that's blocked is removed from the listing right away on both ends. So that would play into the NFT world, or if somebody that you've brought into a subscription service for the purpose of chatting, like, I don't know, a doctor's office that's offering subscription events online. If somebody gets rude or something like that, you can block them. Or if somebody is trying to scam you on an NFT, you can block them, and it blocks that person. That's another thing you can't do in texting. You actually can't block people, which is really bizarre. So sometimes people want to ping you 1,000 times. They can ping you 1,000 times. You can complain. You can try to block. This is through the carrier level stuff on your phone. You can block, but on a carrier level, if you're doing mass texting for businesses, you can't, which is really bizarre considering you can do it from your phone. But you can't do it from a software side. So you've also got message received drawer update notification event. Firebase FCM API is integrated. So we've got our own API, and we're also tying into some other third-party products to try to save some time and not reinvent the wheel when other people have already spent millions of dollars actually developing things. We might as well bring some of those products into ours, just like other people will bring our product into their product. So we've got socket-based real-time data update. So we have send contact request, accept contact request, reject, new message, unread message for all the notifications, and the socket-based work. So what is socket-based? Socket.io is the basis for any sort of real-time chat communication. It's an open socket, and everything is absolutely real-time. If you're here and your friends in Japan, you guys are communicating like you're right next door. That's Socket.io. So that's what we're doing the HapPhi work in as well. So there's a lot of other stuff that's coming. I'll update on the UI when I can. We need to finalize that tomorrow. So I have a very important meeting tomorrow with the UI team and the development team to go through some of these notes and hammer them out. And then hopefully in about a month, I'll be able to show you guys what this thing looks like. I'm gonna stop right here for now. Wait a second. Oh, no, I'm not. There's one more exciting thing out there. We're also adding it's a product out there, again, third-party product. It's Phantom Wallet. So we are going with Solana as our blockchain, which is fast as can be. It's probably the fastest blockchain that exists today. Very light. They have a product that's tied to it called Phantom Wallet for SolPay. And Phantom Wallet actually allows you to tie to USDT, which is what we're doing with our token. So the HapPhi token will be tied to USDT. We'll actually be able to use, we'll be able to scan for what you want to pay. So you go to a point of sale system, or if somebody else comes to you and says, hey, here's your check for $3, you can take your phone, scan the QR code, and then approve it on your side with a password and pay directly from our product for any goods and services that take the SolPay. So it's pretty badass. Plus, there's basically no fees. It settles immediately. It's far superior to Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and all that sort of stuff, except for, of course, it's not credit-based, but it is much faster. So that the credit cards take days to settle. This settles, under 5 seconds, it'll be settled, which is great for the actual people that you're doing business with. It means if you're a business, you don't have people buying hundreds of dollars worth of stuff and then disputing them with a credit card company and finding out that you just got screwed, like I did earlier on. I told you about getting screwed with one of my friends on the software side. So businesses that want to protect their actual business and make sure they get paid for the services and products that they provide, this is going to be awesome. We're going to be looking to integrate it directly into our product. So HapPhi tokens will be able to act as money, and that is freaking awesome. So I'll keep you guys up on the rest of the product and the progress we make. It's happening fast and furious. Target for this is still sometime later this year. In the meantime, hope everybody has a great day. And I'm going to come back and do a quick thing on the US dollar, what's happening in the crypto markets, what's happening in technology, and take it from there. Have a great day, everybody.